Hello and welcome back to the SQL section of data engineering with Animesh. And today we are going to solve the 15th question in our SQL list. So it is user activity for the past 30 days one. So there is only one table in this question. The table name is activity and it has four columns: user ID, session ID, activity date, and activity type. That this table may have duplicate rows. Okay, the activity type. Okay, this column is an enum category of type open session, end session, scroll down, send message. The table shows the user activities for the social media website. Note that each session belongs to one user. So basically, there might be a user who is logging in using a session ID and he can perform any of these four activities. Okay, either he can open the session, end the session, scroll down, or send a message. Write a solution to find the daily active user count for a period of 30 days ending on 2019 7/27 means on inclusively means we have to find the daily active user count for the period of 30 days. The end of this period would be on 27th of July 2019. Okay, so we have to minus 30 days from this date and then we will count the active users. A user was active on some day if they made at least one activity on that day, and the activities are these four. So if a user made any of this activity on a particular day, he or she with a particular user ID and a session ID would be considered as active user. So very basic question. Return the result table in any order. No need to use order by. So let us see. So user ID 1, which was activity date 2019 7/20 open session. Then again on the same date, see. So let us first take date as 20th of July. 27/20 means 20th of July. There are two distinct active users. Okay. Now we will take another date as 21. See, two distinct active users. Another date as 25, one distinct active user. Okay. Now, one thing is clear when I am saying let us take this date, and this date that we are going to group by using activity date. So that is clear. So we will quickly write it down from activity table, group by activity date. So this thing is clear. So we have written it down. Okay, now let's see the output. Now, one thing you will see that it is not considering this 25 because if you see, it is not with the 30-day limit of 20, last date that is given. The question is 7/27 means if you subtract 30 days from 27th of July, it will come around 27 or 28th of June somewhere. But 25 is not in that range. So that is why it is not included. So we have to add a where clause. So where activity date between is the clause that we are going to use, and 29 7 27. I'm taking 27 of June itself. So 2019. Oh, sorry. This should be 6 and that should be 7. Okay. It works in increasing order. Okay. So my where condition is clear. My group by is clear. Now what you have to do? Select day. Okay. So that we can do as select activity date as day, comma. Other thing what you have to see the active count of users. Now we have divided into group. How you will okay, so we have divided into groups. So the first group would be this. Okay. How you will find the number of user? Just count of distinct user ID. Okay. So count of distinct user ID as active users. So similarly for this, if you take the second group into action, how you will get it? Count of distinct user ID. You will again get 2. So I'm going to run this code and let's see what is the result. Yes, so it has been accepted. So I hope you would have understood that it was very basic simple question. Only thing you have to keep in mind, on which column you have to use a group by, when to use where, and how to count a distinct user ID within a group. So keep practicing, keep learning, and I will see you in my next video. Till then, goodbye.